Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be covering how to inflate objects in 3D. If you haven't already, go to your 3D panel in your workspace up here at the top right. So you're going to want to be working with a layer that doesn't have a background. So there is no white background or anything on this donut. We've got the layer selected and we're going to go to 3D, 3D extrusion, create. And this has just given us a very large extrusion, which is not what we want, but we're going to bring that down. With the object selected, we can tap the V key, and we're going to do it one more time, which gives us our inflation tools. The left is actually the bevel, and the right is the inflation. I'm going to bring the bevel all the way down and we'll look at what that does, but what we really want to focus on is this right inflation. And as I hover, you're seeing it says front inflation strength. If you go to the properties panel for sides, we want to select front and back to get both sides inflated at the same time. I'm going to bring the inflation angle all the way up to 90 and hovering over this inflation symbol, I'm going to drag up. So it's taking both the front and the bottom, and you can drag this up however high you'd like, but we're going to make it as realistic as we can. And our extrusion depth is still a bit much, so if we go back to this star extrusion, we can bring the depth down a little bit. And we can reset our camera view here in the 3D tab where it says default camera, or you can also flip between your camera angles here in this secondary window. To make this even more realistic, let's take a look at the side and select within the 3D object the extrusion material. We can change that base color here, and it gives you an eyedropper that you can sample. After I click OK, I'm going to click on default camera again, and here's our donut. Let's say we want to do that with this ladybug. Going to select the layer, go to the 3D tab, and again create the extrusion. You'll see it did the same thing with the depth. So we want to bring that way down to about what the height of the legs are going to be. So let's spin around and see. This time with our inflation tool, tapping V on the keyboard, we're just going to have the front side. And I can show you here what the difference in the angle will do. So 90 makes it much rounder. Less of an angle gives you a more pointed. And then for the bevel, that's how far off the edge it's coming, which is a little harder to see. I'm not really going to mess with the bevel too much. So that's looking more realistic. Let's go back to default view. And now we've created this object and we can save this setting as a shape preset so we could do it again more quickly. So we can save the extrusion preset here in the flyout menu and call it whatever you'd like. And if we were to paste in another insect or object that we wanted to treat similarly, we could run that preset. Let's do one more object and see how this pencil comes together. If you're manually editing the numbers, make sure you hit enter before you tap the V key, just so it doesn't mess up your numbers. And just playing around with this, I did require a little bit of a bevel to get the taper of the pencil correct. If this video helped you out, please like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.